All right, guys, this is our Bitcash Bitlauncher weekly status update, April 5th on a Friday. So let's go through our agenda. We got first tech, and yeah, we'll start with the Bitlauncher progress. If you want to start with that, Endler and Gabo, you can uh, let us know
Yes,
what's.
I have some updates actually. I'm working on the content and UI updates from the latest design. We have the landing right now, which is good. However, I will need to the other pages to develop the rest. And I will try to just spread the color schema to the rest of the site. So I'm targeting to do these updates by early next week, Monday, EOD, probably. So I'm just working on that. I work on a simple banner for our communities and on design level, so we can check it out. It's under review. It's a combination Bitlauncher and Bitcash, but we can take a look at that.
Sounds good. Any bottlenecks or anything you need?
Uh, just the designs. I need the designs to develop the right final UI UX. So that's only it, but I can move forward with the color schema, which is something that I have right now.
All right, cool. Gabo, you want to add to anything on the Bitlauncher?
Yeah, I focus on the login functionality and linking the EVM address for the auctions, for the upcoming auctions. Um, that's ready. We just need to um, complete the UI details, and we can ship that. Also work on the newsletter registration that's using recent API. Feature complete, just need some improvement on the confirmation. It's just displaying text. We can make it more interesting for the functional. And for next week, I'm gonna work on the wallet primarily, just making sure that indexers and the hot wallets are working correctly. You can move tokens around and balances update in real time. Um, and after that, I'll begin with the auction process, placing bids and showing the data for live data for the auctions.
All right, great. Any bottlenecks or any requests for any kind of help on that?
Uh, no, no, we're on good track.
All right, great.
Nice.
So let's go move on to Bitcash, the our app and the KYC feature. Andler, you got any
Yes.
updates?
Okay, the KYC process upgrades are almost done. The team is working on the emails for approval, rejections of Bitcash accounts, onboarding, and improvements at the wallet app level is done. So we're just finishing the system for the emails, but the templates are done. So that's only.
Okay. Um, all right, let's move on to the Bitcash blog. Anything new there?
Yes, UI UX improvement has been applied. However, we are merging uh, the blog to with the main landing, which is in progress. Luis, Jim, and Nathan, they are working on that, and we together we're targeting to have that ready by the end of next week, as the latest.
All right, cool. So I think you mentioned the Bitcash landing and the blog at the same time. Anything to add there, or we can talk about dboard?
Um,
Maybe we're mentioning that I'm adding the shortener,
Okay.
integrating .co infrastructure so that we
oh
can
yes.
have our links for the block. I'll integrate their SDK. So we're gonna have a button to copy paste from there. Like users are gonna be able to copy the short link as well, not from the website.
It's great.
Okay, that's great.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so
So
let's move on. Anything else there?
only on the landing, same thing. We're working that localization works the same way as a block, do the unification. So yep, we are just working with, um, with the team on that.
Okay, sounds good.
Mm.
So dboard, it's
Oh yes,
um,
Divor, we're having some good updates. The team is working on the Web2 version for Divor. We have a planning process this week to retake the upgrades and on the automated system for proposals. We're targeting to be ready 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks. Um, we might have updates by the next week, but targeting to finish that test runs, yeah, by 2 weeks.
all right. Any questions or from you, Gabo, or any requests for help or um,
No, we're good.
okay. Um, okay, so let's go to a chain graph. I think Andler, you were working on something, and probably good to get Gabo's kind of view on.
Oh yes, something small, but algorithm optimization. I'm working on data optimizations to improve the processing of indexed data from the blockchain. In short terms, is to just request enough data on real time that we need, and to improve the indexing of this data, basically. But that's only it that we're working on Chingraph, just optimization purposes. And yeah, I'll be working on that throughout next week.
Okay. It's probably good for Gabo to kind of review it, or
Yeah.
since
Is
he's
that
been
gonna
kind of
be
doing.
additional
Yeah.
filtering on the deserializer, or is there a filter directly on chip so that we don't get binary that we're not interested in?
Come again?
I understand that you're applying additional filtering so that we stream only a subset of data,
Yes.
and that's on JavaScript, not
Yes.
okay.
Just on
Okay,
JavaScript.
all right.
Yeah, JavaScript level.
Yeah, I think it's good to kind of continue the discussion on this on Discord as well. So any
I
details on it,
agree.
because Gabo's kind of like worked mainly on chain graph for many years. So all right, cool. Uh, the last couple of things on tech I can mention security. It'd be good to get something started where we have a kind of a regular just a overall plan, kind of end to end on security. And then with audits and penetration testing and things like that. So that's kind of it's an open item that I think we'll add to Trello on that, and maybe you guys we can assign some you two to kind of help with that. So
Sure.
last thing on tech as well is the layer one chain, the nonprofit no pre-mine layer one. Once we get some funding, we could kind of start building out. And we just have discussions with John and Luca on Telegram for now. I had some good conversations, but hopefully we could get that started probably hopefully at the end of this month. So, but we just have some discussions going on Telegram if you guys want to kind of follow that. Um,
Okay.
so, and then the rest, I think we got, let me see, we got marketing and community and business and operations. I can just go through that really quick. Design, we got we had some delays with some of the design, but we got something. I know you're looking for something a little bit further, so but we do have the designs and the assets coming to us probably by tomorrow, at least the logo and some of the design assets there. And we'll talk about some of the other things you might need, Andler.
Yeah.
Um, Second thing was Telegram. I spoke to our kind of Web3 marketing agency help. They're gonna help us with a Telegram outreach. They were really successful with that. So all we need is an intro video, and they can use some bots to kind of draw a lot of people to Telegram, and that's what was successful many years ago. They raised quite a bit using that strategy. Number three, Twitter influencers, KOLs. We were using a company called Coinband, and we're just starting with them. We'll see how it works. They're looking for a schedule from us, so that's kind of something I kind of have to prepare, like a better schedule once we kind of get our tech done, and have a better schedule about like how we can ramp up to the actual sale. Um, we can yeah, we can get a little bit more active help from them, and they're going to recruit the content creators to help us with tweets and getting people either to our website or also to any events that we have up to the sale. So LinkedIn is another good strategy. I just have to redo my personal LinkedIn, and we can do some outreach there for angel investors. We could do the next thing is ads. I met a guy at a company called CrowdTamer, and he could help with targeted ads and kind of retargeting and finding the right demographics to for our platform. And the two big organizations we can target are investors in CoinList or those that participate in CoinList offerings, and also DAO Maker is another big one. So those are the two, I think, key organizations that we want to kind of follow and um, target our audiences. Next thing is GalXE is something I've been researching into with a lot of these airdrop programs and reward programs, so they can help us retweet things, and there's quests that people participate in to get eventual airdrop rewards. And so we could, this seems to be one of the most popular platforms, like all these major new DeFi projects use them. So GalXE is something I have to kind of set up a profile for and figure out how to start up some campaigns there. Um, Twitter, uh, have to, we kind of doing the daily tweet threads for Bitlauncher and Bitcash, but want to set up some Twitter Spaces, and just be consistent at least once a week, and try to do either crypto plus AI content or just crypto content in these spaces. So once, maybe eventually twice a week. Um, YouTube, have to get that started, but podcasts and interviews, I need to identify people that can either interview me, or I'm going to start a YouTube channel soon where I interview other people. So those are ways we could just generate content essentially. And that's pretty much all of the marketing. Uh, yeah, marketing. So
Save. I think they are saved in the Twitter DB for, I don't know if forever, but for some time. So when finished, we can get a transcript and just do a blog post with a link to the audio. Like, I think that'll work.
yeah, and this, yeah, this will be content here, which is what we want to do. We want to start building in public, so this will be part of our content schedule. Like we'll do this once a week, and yeah, we'll
Mm-hmm.
have that. Last couple things I want to kind of wrap up, but we have community, we Discord moderation. You got anything there with Anouk in terms of Discord moderation? Any updates?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So on moderation, the Bitlauncher, Bitcash, and the communities channels are done. And we did the configuration with channels with a bot onboarder, which um, uh, onboards basically each new user coming from Bitcash KYC, and everything is set up, every set of groups and channels. Right now, we're planning to set different bots for different communities tasks during next week, like news, on Twitter, etc. But we have for now a general bot for everything. So yeah, we're going to discuss that next week and to develop.
Okay, sounds good. So on we have our Bitcash in Nigeria P2P. We'll continue to incentivize participation there and follow up with testing out our KYC process there. I'll also kind of set up a Telegram channel eventually with the Web3 agencies. So that'll be that. Last few items, I know we only have a couple minutes left. I want to kind of be on time, so let's just kind of wrap up. We should discuss on
Yeah.
Discord, kind of schedule for the token sale, figure out what makes sense there. White paper for Bitcash and Bitlauncher. We have a couple white papers, just waiting for a cover sheet from the designer, and then I could start using that. Investor outreach, there are investor lists, and some companies also have good resources to reach out to angel investors. VCs are a little too big for us. We're not raising that much. So, anyways, Alpha Growth is one organization that has a good list that we can get their help on, at least for yeah, reaching out to VCs and angels. But more so angels is what we're looking for. The last part is legal. I've been talking to lawyers, and so yeah, we're making progress in identifying what our legal needs are for the token sale. And so there's a lot of kind of interesting designs that I'll share kind of on Discord that we could use. So any questions on anything there on the business and legal stuff, or just
Mm,
more on the business stuff, I guess.
All
no,
clear.
I think all clear. All clear for now. I think I owe you my bio for one of the white papers.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's the last piece. So if you could kind of help get that to me, that'd be
Sure,
great.
sure.
All right, cool. So all right, so next week we'll do the same thing, and we'll just keep it going. Thanks, guys.